Russian writers use way too many words. Hi, I'm Mackenzie. Books are my love language, and I want to talk to you about a bone I have to pick with Russian authors. So I heard from Kev on stage that we're yapping on here now, so I want to yap about something. My book club recently read Lolita, and subject matter aside, I read Anna Karenina a few years ago as another selection for my book club, and I couldn't figure out why this book felt so tedious. Yes, you're probably thinking to yourself, girl, the literal contents of this book would have anybody rolling their eyes. But what I realized is that Russian writers use so many words. I mean, a level of verbosity, I don't even know if that's a word, that is truly exhausting to read and consume as somebody who loves reading. So I talked to my mom, who studied Russian history, and also my boyfriend, who also studied Russian history. I clearly have a thing for people who love studying ancient and current Russian history. Anyway, and I was kind of polling them both about, like, what do you think it is about Russian writers that makes them so committed to using the most words possible? And then talking to both of them about the politics and what Russia is and kind of the austerity of Russian culture, I realized that Russian writers, at least this is my humble opinion, Russian writers love using the most words because I think it is one of the places that they can actually be indulgent, right? It is a culture of austerity, of not taking more than what you need, of, again, a very controlled way of going about things. I'm trying to say this in the nicest way possible so this video doesn't get flagged. And what I realized that they do in their writing is that they are indulgent. They chew on words. They give you 5 paragraphs to describe a walk in the woods, right? And so I think almost as an act of protest to what their lives are in Russia, they are indulgent and fight back in the way that they write rather than their actual art. Maybe that's just my opinion. I don't know. You guys let me know if you've read Lolita, if you've read Anna Karenina, and you're like, no, girl, you're just a horrible reader. Let me know your thoughts. Why in the world do Russian writers use the most words ever? For why?